how could you do this to your board? Come on, one of the only boards that's here is one of my boards. How is your board so worn out? No, I'm done. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I realized that I haven't really done a rating my subscribers fingerboard video for about a month. So just a couple days ago, I went through my entire Discord to see how many photos you guys submitted. Let me just give you guys some context. So normally when I make one of these videos, it's pretty straightforward. So I go to the Discord, I just start screenshotting and saving a bunch of images, whatever, usual. And normally there's about 35 photos or maybe just a little bit more, and I use about 32 of them. This time, there wasn't 32. There was 150. And then I need to do the painful process of putting numbers on every single photo. And I just realized that 150 of those, that's maybe a little bit too much for a video, so I have like just over 40 for this video, so still the most you guys have ever seen. Also, here's a nice subtle plug. Join the Discord in the description down below, because you guys then will be in the next video if you join the Discord. It's that simple. Just by joining the Discord, I can see your boards and know exactly what your setup looks like. Okay, but all jokes aside, just join the Discord, send a picture of your board in the right channel, and I will maybe use it in the next video. I say maybe because next time I'm probably gonna get 1,000 submissions, and I'll still probably only use 50. Also, I'm a little bit congested from when I had a cold a couple days ago, so. But now let's get into rating your guys' setups. Part 4, I think. So that's rating my subscribers' fingerboards again, just that, yeah. Also, I'm sorry, but in this video, I'm not giving anybody shoutouts just because that takes way too long, and let's be honest, some of your usernames are a little bit questionable. And also, some of your guys' usernames are extremely hard to pronounce, if they're even possible to pronounce. So for this, I'm just gonna be rating your guys' setups, and if you see your setup, yeah, well, why do I even make these videos? What's the point? Anyways, on to the first setup. All right, this setup is pretty nice. It looks kind of like an older deck. I don't even really recognize that as like a modern graphic, so I'm assuming that's probably kind of an older deck. So, all right, this one's 6 out of 10. This deck either looks like a shorter kind of 34mm or kind of like a bit of a standard size, but then maybe like a 35mm. But tech deck wheels, tech deck trucks, I'll rate this 4 out of 10. This board, I think I maybe have rated this one before in another video, but this one still looks pretty cool, so I rate this one 5 out of 10. In this photo, we have 2 boards here, a P-Rep board on the right. Can't really tell what trucks those are, maybe Black River trucks or just like P-Rep trucks. I don't really know, but I'll rate this one, both setups combined, I'll rate this about a 7 out of 10. This board has a really clean look. I really like those kind of just white graphics with like a little bit of color in them, and also with like white wheels. Just has a really nice look to it. So I'll rate this one 8 out of 10. These 2 boards are pretty standard boards, so I'll rate these ones 4 out of 10. Number 7 on the list is pretty chill. It looks like maybe 32mm dynamic trucks. Those are just like the standard edition dynamic trucks. Can't really tell what wheels those are, maybe oak wheels? Sorry if I'm like way off. All right, this setup 7.5 out of 10. This setup, pretty standard stuff. It doesn't really look like you've changed too much. Looks like you maybe added some different bushings to it, maybe some homemade bushings or something. So pretty nice, 3.5 out of 10. I don't know why I say pretty nice to pretty much all the boards, but I do. Here we have 3 setups. I definitely like that split ply deck on the left-hand side, and with that blue streak down the middle, it just looks really nice. Pretty nice stuff on all these setups. You have some dynamic trucks, you have quite a few other types of trucks. Those maybe look like Black River trucks on the left, so all these are pretty nice, so 8 out of 10. Number 10, I'll rate this one 6.6 out of 10. This one guy with multiple setups on the server, I don't know whether he just has a ton of fingerboard stuff that all look super nice, or if he's just going on Instagram and stealing a bunch of people's photos. We will never know. All his photos are just so high quality, and all his setups are different every single time, so I'm a little bit confused. I kind of want to send him a message just to see if these are his setups, but if these are his setups, these are really nice setups. Like, I have to give this a 10 out of 10 because everything about it is so clean. And guess what? The next photo is also from the same guy. And all right, this one 8.9 out of 10. I don't really like the color of wheels. That's it, really. But man, these setups are so clean. 13, we got the Hot Wheel deck. Those do look like oak wheels on this setup. or those like kind of bowl-shaped wheels that Ale Pills sell, dirty fingerboards, I guess. But this setup is pretty nice. Don't really know how high quality that deck is. Might be really high quality, might not, I don't really know. So I'll give this one a 7.2 out of 10. This setup, I'll give 7 out of 10. Number 15, Burger King footlet. I mean, all right, this is a nice setup. It definitely has some nice features on it. So I'll give this one 8.8 out of 10. I missed that meme from 2018. The Burger King foot lettuce. All right, this setup, pretty standard tech deck, 4 out of 10. This setup definitely got those like mismatched trucks, which I really like on a pork deck, so pretty nice stuff, 9 out of 10. Okay, this deck is a pretty expensive deck on any website you buy it from, so I'll give this one 10 out of 10. This one, I'm not gonna rate the board, but I will rate the shoes, and these shoes are a 10 out of 10. Actually, no, 11 out of 10. All right, pretty standard stuff here. I definitely like boards with like those really thin kind of like etched lines on them. Some are laser, some are just like black ink, but no matter what it is, it just has a cool look to it, so 7.8 out of 10. Okay, this board. There's a lot of things to talk about. First of all, how is this board so worn out? Like, I'm pretty sure this is still just a tech deck, and that's pretty worn out with a tech deck, and it doesn't even look like a tech deck. I mean, unless I'm wrong and this isn't a tech deck, I don't know. It looks like you took red spray paint and just sprayed everything on the board without masking anything, without doing anything. And the trucks, why do they look like they're rusting? Like, I didn't even know that was possible. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give this a 1 out of 10. This one, another standard tech deck, except for this is purple trucks, so 5 out of 10. This one's a pretty standard teak tuning board, nothing fancy about it, so 4.5 out of 10. This board has a really nice look to it. I don't know what it is about it. The wheels match the graphic with like the white and black stripe on it. Pretty nice stuff, honestly, so I'll give this one 9.1 out of 10. We have another green board. It looks like you're still using tech deck trucks. Actually, those might just be those like other trucks that some boards come with. And yeah, all right, this one, 5.1 out of 10. In the number 26 spot, this is probably my second favorite board I've seen so far all day. We got that owl graphic. The wheels match the deck. Everything about this is super clean, super solid, and I kind of want to try that board because it looks really nice. 10 out of 10. All right, this next board comes from that same guy who has a bunch of other setups that I don't know if they're his boards or not, but I think they are. Again, this board is just so clean, 9.6 out of 10. 28. We have another boxy deck here, very similar to the last picture you guys just saw, but a little bit probably like flatter on the bottom, but same kind of style. I kind of don't like that color on a deck, and the graphic, I don't know. I don't really like the graphic, but all the parts on that are pretty high quality, so I'll still give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, just before you guys see this next fingerboard, prepare yourselves, because this board is probably gonna win. 3, 2, 1. Wait a minute. Yeah, we have a Lego fingerboard. I did make a video about a Lego fingerboard, but this looks better. It looks kind of heavy, but you never know, it might be the next thing. Broken part, just go into your Lego bin and fix it. Like, pretty simple. I will give this a 9.99991 out of 10. I don't know. Number 30, this is just a standard tech deck, but one of the main reasons I put this in is because that is a nice tech deck. Tech deck has a lot of nice graphics, but they also have a lot of not nice graphics. But this graphic, I don't know, this is just one of those graphics that just looks really good. Especially with those red kind of burgundy trucks to it with the silver base plate. I don't know whether they just did that on their own, likely, but also possibly not. But still just standard kind of tech deck parts. It does look like they made some homemade bushings out of something, but this is pretty nice. I'm not saying the quality of it is nice, I'm just saying it looks really nice. So I'll give this one a 9 out of 10. This board is a really nice checker look to it, and I really want to try making some of these boards because I think they would be really fun to make, and you guys would also probably buy them and really enjoy them. So I'll give this board a 9 out of 10. All right, we got the engine check board. This board, if anybody shows up with this, watch out because like, they're good. That's a pretty nice deck. I would say you might want to consider upgrading your trucks and wheels because you still have pretty standard kind of just stock parts on that end, but other than that, it's a pretty nice board. The next board is this one, and these are some pretty standard teak tuning parts. We have some nice teak tuning bushings. Looks like you put a teak tuning wrap on it with that wave, or you just got a deck that came like that, but all the parts on here are pretty nice. The trucks aren't bad. I can't really tell what wheels you have on there, but they look like maybe some sort of urethane wheel, so I'll give this one 7, actually no, I'll give this one 8.6 out of 10. This board is super nice. You have a 6-skate deck, also dynamic trucks with like the mismatched plate and the like hanger, and it looks like you have some sort of urethane wheels, and you know what's up. I'll give this board 10 out of 10. I kind of like how the trucks and wheels match a lot, and the deck kind of doesn't match as much. It gives it just a really nice kind of feel to it. This setup isn't fully built, but the pictures of this setup are so clean. I really want to get some wheels kind of shaped like that. I like my wheels, but I kind of want that kind of sharp edge feel to it. You know what I mean? But yeah, this board looks really nice, so I'll give this one 8.9 out of 10. Okay, just before you guys see this photo, you might want to prepare yourself. I don't know how, I don't know what you will do, but just a warning, nothing is wrong with this board except for like, what did you do? Here it is. But why? At least you made sure the trucks were facing the right way. But like, my guy, you drilled holes in your deck just to add all those extra trucks to it. Like, you didn't just glue these on or like place them on with like putty or something. Like, these are on your board. Also, that is quite a few of the same wheels. But why do I kind of like the look of it as well? I'll give this like 4 out of 10, I guess. I don't know. Okay, this board, we have 2 boards here. And out of all the boards on this list that have something kind of broken about them, this is one of my decks. The kid with this deck actually messaged me on Discord saying his dog ate his board, and it's one of my boards. So now he's asking when next they'll be in stock so he can get another one. So I'm sorry about that. Maybe consider getting a cat, but that actually might be worse knowing that I have Ginger and he does quite a few things. But on the bright side, you now have a boxy deck, so if you always wanted one of those, you now have one of those. My boards can shape shift. But yeah, pretty standard parts on all of those boards. I like that you put the Berlinwood boards sticker on one of my boards, so thank you for that. So I'll rate these 2 boards 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. All right, this board on the list is really clean. I actually do like this color of wheel when it is on the right board. There was a board like a few things ago, I think it was like number 10 or something, I don't know. But way back there was a board with wheels this color, and I said I didn't like it. But I do like these color of wheels, but it just really matters what color of deck it's on. If it has some like random graphic, I don't really like it. But when it's kind of just like a raw wood board, I actually do like it quite a bit. 9.7 out of 10. This board is a 10 out of 10 in my mind because all the parts are really nice. It looks like you have ill-pill wheels. I know that you guys think I think all wheels are ill-pill wheels, but I'm pretty sure these wheels are ill-pill wheels. But I could be wrong. But just matching, they look pretty much identical to mine, so they should be ill-pill wheels. You got those 34mm dynamic trucks, standard edition, and that blue deck looks so nice. Like, that is a very vibrant blue, and I really like it, and I want to know where you got that deck, because I want to get one. 11 out of 10. Okay, this board, there's a couple things to talk about. It looks like you took a piece of wood and tried to carve a wooden fingerboard. I don't really know why. I'm not really complaining, but like, respect if you actually did that. And then you just took sandpaper, glued it on, but altogether pretty solid setup. That's probably a pretty nice solid pop that got. So I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Okay, 41. That's a nice deck. If it wasn't broken. I still don't understand how you guys like break boards. Like, I guess people do step on them, but why is your board on the floor in the first place? Unless you're just walking across your table. But I don't really think anybody does that. -5 out of 10. Okay, this is the final one, and this person says that this isn't even a pork deck. And I don't know whether they drew this on or what, but if they did, which it actually does look like they did, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty good art skills. And then it looks like you took a zip tie or just like a really thin zip tie, cut it to put it on the side so it doesn't scratch up the rest of the board when you do your rail slide on your Black River brick ledge. Tech Deck trucks, don't really know what wheels those are, but I'll give this one 7 out of 10. Actually, scrap that. I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10 because if you drew that on, that's pretty impressive. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video of rating my subscribers' fingerboards again, however many agains there is. And stay tuned for the next video because your setup may make it in that one. or it may not, because I'll just not put it in. No hard feelings if your board doesn't make it in, but hopefully it will make it in the next time. I'll also probably go through some of the submissions I had for this video and use some of those for the next video, depending on how many submissions I have for that. Also, one of the possible reasons why your setup didn't make it in is because the quality of photo was not good enough. And you don't need to upgrade your phone, just upgrade your lights. Like, please, just take a decent picture. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Subscribe button is over there if you want to go check out the channel and check out some other things. One video over there, another one over there. Social media links are in the description down below, plus the Discord, and I will see you in my next video.